Aging is a natural part of life, and as we grow older, our bodies and minds go through inevitable changes. However, there are certain habits and behaviors that come with old age that can sometimes make those around us feel uncomfortable. These habits, often unnoticed or unspoken, are a normal part of the aging process, but they can still cause frustration or awkwardness for family members and caregivers. In this video, we'll explore 12 ugly habits that many seniors develop over time. While some of these behaviors may seem trivial, they can actually have a significant impact on relationships and day to day interactions. From repeating the same stories over and over to becoming overly dependent on others, we will look at the reasons behind these habits and how they affect both the senior and those around them. But here's the thing: understanding and accepting these behaviors is key. It's important to approach them with patience and compassion rather than frustration. In this video, we'll not only address these uncomfortable habits, but also offer practical tips for dealing with them in a kind and supportive way. So let's dive in and explore the challenges of aging with a focus on how we can navigate them together with grace and respect. Welcome to True Senior Wisdom. Habit number 1: repeating the same story or questions that tackle us. As we age, it's natural for us to become more reflective. And for many seniors, this means telling the same stories over and over again. Repeating stories or asking the same questions multiple times may seem harmless, but for the people around them, it can become uncomfortable or even frustrating. For seniors, this behavior often stems from memory loss, cognitive decline, or simply the need for connection. As we get older, it can become harder to recall whether we've shared something before, leading us to repeat ourselves. This is particularly common in the early stages of conditions like dementia or Alzheimer's, but can also be a part of the natural aging process as our memory starts to fade. While it's understandable that seniors may forget that they've already told a story or asked a question, it can lead to feelings of embarrassment or discomfort for family members and friends who hear the same thing repeatedly. After a while, the listener may feel annoyed or frustrated, especially if they don't understand why the person is repeating themselves. However, it's important to remember that patience and understanding are key when dealing with this behavior. For many seniors, repeating themselves is a way of connecting with others and keeping their memories alive. These stories may hold significant emotional value or be a means for them to relive fond memories, which is why they bring them up again and again. How to respond: be patient. Understand that seniors may not realize they're repeating themselves. It's essential to be compassionate and not show irritation when they ask the same question or tell the same story. Acknowledge and redirect. You can kindly acknowledge their story and gently redirect the conversation to something new. For example, "I love hearing about that story. Did you know that insert new topic happened recently?" Create a memory aid. For seniors who tend to repeat themselves frequently, keeping a journal or a memory book can help. Encourage them to write down their stories or key events so they have a way to revisit them whenever they like without feeling the need to repeat them. While repetition can be uncomfortable, it's often a sign of a deeper emotional need or cognitive change. Understanding this can help you approach the situation with kindness and compassion. Habit number 2: asking the same question over and over. As we age, memory changes are a natural part of life. For many seniors, asking the same question repeatedly becomes a common behavior, often due to memory loss or the early stages of cognitive decline. This can be a source of discomfort, not just for the person asking, but for those around them who might feel frustrated by the repetition. For seniors, this behavior is often rooted in the difficulty retaining short term information. When a question is asked, it may not stay in memory long enough to be processed, leading to the senior asking it again. It's important to understand that this is often not a matter of stubbornness or forgetfulness. Rather, it's a cognitive challenge that comes with aging. While it's natural for loved ones to feel irritated or impatient, it's important to remember that repetition isn't intentional. In fact, for many seniors, repeating questions is a way of seeking reassurance or maintaining a sense of control in a world that may feel increasingly unfamiliar. They may not remember asking the question before, but the desire for a clear, concrete answer remains. How to respond? Patience is key. If a senior keeps asking the same question, the most helpful response is patience. Take a deep breath, smile, and kindly answer the question again. Respond calmly without frustration or judgment. Acknowledge their need for reassurance. Sometimes seniors ask questions because they feel uncertain or anxious. Reassure them by gently repeating the answer while showing understanding. For example, I know you've asked before, but I understand you want to make sure. Here's the answer again. Set up memory aids. Create visual reminders for them. A simple note on the fridge or a calendar with key dates can help them remember what they need to know without having to ask repeatedly. This also gives them a sense of independence and control over their daily routine. Redirect the conversation. After answering the question, gently shift the conversation to something else to distract from the repetition. It could be a topic they enjoy talking about or something new and interesting. This can help prevent the cycle of repetition and bring a sense of engagement. Asking the same question repeatedly is a common and natural part of aging. While it may make others uncomfortable at times, it's important to approach the situation with understanding and kindness. Offering reassurance, providing memory aids, and showing patience can make a significant difference in how a senior feels about their situation. Aging doesn't mean losing the need for connection or understanding. It just means that the way we communicate might need a little more attention and empathy. Habit number 3, talking too much about health problems. As we age, it's only natural to experience more health issues. And for many seniors, their physical health becomes a significant part of their daily thoughts and conversations. However, when health problems dominate their discussions, it can make those around them feel uncomfortable, especially when the conversations become repetitive or overly focused on ailments. For seniors, talking about health is often a way of seeking comfort, validation, and even a sense of control over their circumstances. As they face physical changes and the inevitable process of aging, discussing their conditions can become a coping mechanism for processing their fears, frustrations, or uncertainty about the future. While it's perfectly understandable to want to talk about one's health, especially when dealing with chronic conditions, it's important to recognize that constant conversation about health can be draining for both the senior and their loved ones. Family members and friends may feel helpless or frustrated, not knowing how to respond or feeling overwhelmed by the constant focus on medical issues. How to respond: show empathy and listen. The first step in responding to health related conversations is to listen with empathy. Acknowledge their concerns by saying something like, I understand this is really bothering you, and I'm here for you. Sometimes just being heard can provide a huge sense of relief. Encourage positivity. Gently redirect the conversation toward positive topics. You might say, I know health is a big topic right now, but how about we talk about something else? Maybe your favorite memories or something you've been enjoying recently. This can help shift the focus without invalidating their concerns. Promote healthy distractions. If health talk starts to overwhelm, encourage seniors to engage in activities that distract or calm their mind. Hobbies like gardening, art, reading, or even light exercise can redirect attention from health issues to more enjoyable pursuits. These activities can also help improve both mental and physical well being. Help them seek professional help. If a senior's health concerns are becoming overwhelming or seem to dominate their life, gently suggest that they seek professional advice or counseling to address their worries. A doctor or therapist can provide reassurance and a clear plan for managing their health, relieving some of the constant focus on their ailments. While it's completely understandable that seniors want to talk about their health, it's important to approach these conversations with sensitivity and balance. For both seniors and their loved ones, it's essential to make space for discussions about health, while also creating opportunities to talk about other subjects that bring joy and comfort. By listening empathetically, gently redirecting conversations, and encouraging healthier distractions, we can help seniors maintain a sense of connection and dignity without letting health issues overshadow every conversation. Habit number 4, losing patience in conversations. As we age, changes in both physical and mental health can sometimes lead to frustration, which may manifest as losing patience during conversations. For seniors, this behavior can stem from various factors such as cognitive decline, hearing loss, or simply the frustration of dealing with physical limitations. While this can make conversations uncomfortable for both the senior and the person they are speaking with, it's important to recognize that these feelings of impatience are often not intentional. The ability to process information and respond calmly can decrease as cognitive function changes. Seniors may feel that they're not being heard properly, especially if they experience hearing loss or have difficulty expressing themselves. This can result in an emotional reaction that manifests as irritability or impatience. Additionally, dealing with physical challenges like chronic pain, fatigue, or difficulty with mobility can make everyday tasks more taxing. As a result, seniors may feel like they are being held back or not respected in conversations, leading to impatience when they are unable to convey their thoughts quickly or clearly. How to respond: be patient and understanding. One of the most important responses to a senior losing patience is patience itself. Recognize that the frustration may not be directed at you, but rather at their own limitations. Approach them calmly and let them know you're there to listen without judgment. Offer reassurance. If they seem frustrated by not being understood, offer gentle reassurance by saying, "I'm here for you. Take your time, and I'll listen carefully." This will help create an atmosphere of support and ease their frustration. Give them time. Sometimes seniors may need a bit longer to express their thoughts or may take more time to process information. Don't rush them or finish their sentences for them. Giving them space to speak at their own pace can make a big difference in how they feel during the conversation. Adjust communication style. If hearing loss or cognitive decline is a factor, consider adjusting the way you communicate. Speak slowly and clearly, making eye contact and using nonverbal cues like gestures to help convey your message. Using a written or visual aid might also help them follow the conversation more easily. Losing patience during conversations is a common behavior among seniors, especially as they deal with cognitive decline, physical limitations, or the frustration of not being able to express themselves fully. While this can make interactions uncomfortable, it's essential to approach these moments with understanding and empathy. Patience, reassurance, and adjusting your communication style can help ease the frustration and create a more supportive and engaging conversation. Remember, it's not about what's being said, but how we respond that makes all the difference in maintaining positive relationships and a strong sense of dignity for our aging loved ones. Habit number 5: seeking attention and becoming overly dependent. As we age, many seniors experience changes in their emotional needs. The loss of loved ones, diminished mobility, or health issues can cause feelings of loneliness and vulnerability. As a result, some seniors may begin to seek more attention and become overly dependent on others for emotional or physical support. This behavior is completely understandable given the changes they are facing, yes, but it can make those around them feel burdened or uncomfortable at times. Seeking attention may manifest in constant requests for companionship, repeated demands for help with tasks, or an increased need for emotional support. While this behavior stems from a natural desire for connection and reassurance, it can sometimes lead to frustration for family members and caregivers, especially if they feel overwhelmed by the constant need for attention. Overdependence can also be a sign of a lack of self confidence or fear of becoming a burden, which leads seniors to rely heavily on others, sometimes even for small everyday tasks. It can be difficult for caregivers to strike a balance between providing the necessary support while also encouraging independence and self sufficiency. How to respond: be understanding and compassionate. It's important to approach a senior's need for attention with compassion. Understand that they are likely seeking comfort and emotional security as they face the challenges of aging. Respond to their needs with kindness and show that you value their company and thoughts. Set boundaries gently. While it's natural to want to offer support, it's important to set healthy boundaries. Gently explain that you need time for yourself or that certain tasks need to be handled independently. For example, "I understand you need help, but let's try to do this together and see how you feel after trying it on your own." Encourage independence. To help seniors regain a sense of self worth and autonomy, encourage them to take part in small tasks independently. You might suggest activities like light exercise, gardening, or other hobbies they can do alone to foster self reliance. Offer social support. Instead of offering constant one on one attention, encourage them to participate in group activities or social events that help them connect with others. Whether it's joining a local senior club, taking part in a community class, or simply inviting a friend over, these social interactions can provide a healthy outlet for their emotional needs. While seeking attention and becoming overly dependent can be uncomfortable, it's important to remember that these behaviors stem from the emotional and psychological challenges that come with aging. Empathy, patience, and a focus on encouraging independence are key to supporting seniors in a way that helps them feel connected, valued, and empowered. It's important for both seniors and their caregivers to find a healthy balance between offering attention and support while promoting autonomy and self sufficiency. By understanding these behaviors and responding with compassion, we can help our aging loved ones maintain their dignity and quality of life. Habit number 6: excessive use of medication. As we age, the number of medications we take often increases. For seniors, managing multiple health conditions can require a variety of prescriptions and over the counter medications. While medications are important for managing chronic conditions and improving quality of life, excessive use of medications or reliance on pills can become problematic and lead to serious side effects. Many seniors, especially those with long term health conditions like arthritis, heart disease, or diabetes, may feel that taking more medications will help alleviate their symptoms. However, an over reliance on medications can lead to drug interactions, side effects, and an overall decline in health. Seniors often rely on painkillers or sleep aids to cope with physical discomfort or insomnia, and while these medications can provide short term relief, prolonged use can cause dependency or mask deeper health issues that require more sustainable solutions. This excessive use of medications, particularly without proper medical supervision, can make those around them uncomfortable, especially if the medications start to affect their mood, behavior, or cognitive function. How to respond: encourage regular doctor visits. One of the most important ways to prevent the excessive use of medication is to ensure that seniors are seeing their doctors regularly. Encourage them to schedule checkups to review their current medications and make any necessary adjustments. Medication reviews can help eliminate unnecessary prescriptions and reduce the risk of interactions. Promote non medication alternatives. While medications are necessary for certain conditions, it's important to remind seniors of non medication alternatives. Encourage them to try lifestyle changes such as exercise, healthy eating, or mindfulness to manage their symptoms. For example, light physical activity can help reduce joint pain, and relaxation techniques can help with sleep disorders. Provide support with organization. If seniors have trouble managing their medications, consider helping them organize their pills in a weekly pill box or using medication reminders. This can help reduce the risk of overdosing or forgetting doses, ensuring they take the correct amount at the right times. Help them understand side effects. Educate them about the potential side effects of their medications. If a senior is experiencing issues such as drowsiness, confusion, or dizziness, it may be related to their medication. Encourage them to talk to their doctor about any side effects they are experiencing. While medications are essential for managing many conditions in old age, an excessive reliance on them can lead to serious health risks. It is crucial to encourage seniors to be mindful of their medication use and seek regular medical advice. By supporting healthy alternatives, helping with medication management, and ensuring regular doctor visits, we can assist our aging loved ones in avoiding the pitfalls of overusing medications and promoting a healthier lifestyle. Habit number 7: overindulgence in comfort foods. As we age, many of us naturally seek comfort in the things that make us feel good. This includes comfort foods. These foods, often rich in sugar, salt, and fat, can bring a sense of nostalgia or satisfaction. However, when seniors indulge in these foods too frequently, it can have a significant impact on their health. Comfort food foods are typically high in calories, sugar, and unhealthy fats, which can contribute to weight gain, heart disease, diabetes, and other chronic conditions. While it's okay to enjoy favorite meals or treats occasionally, overindulging can become a serious health risk as it may lead to obesity, high cholesterol, and high blood pressure, conditions that are already common in older adults. The challenge with comfort foods is that they often provide immediate satisfaction and emotional comfort, making it easy for seniors to overlook the long term health consequences. Whether it's a bowl of mac and cheese, fried foods, or a sugary dessert, these foods can make seniors feel good in the short term, but leave them feeling sluggish, fatigued, or unwell in the long run. How to respond: encourage healthier alternatives. Instead of forbidding comfort foods, offer healthier alternatives that provide similar satisfaction but are better for overall health. For example, try making baked sweet potato fries instead of regular French fries, or swap out white bread for whole grain options. Frozen yogurt can replace ice cream for a lighter, more nutrient rich treat. Promote balanced meals. Help seniors create balanced meals that combine their favorite comfort foods with healthier ingredients. Adding vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains to their dishes can make the food more filling and nutritious without sacrificing taste. Mindful eating. Encourage seniors to practice mindful eating, which involves slowing down and savoring each bite, paying attention to the taste and texture of the food. This can help them enjoy comfort foods without overeating and promote healthier portion control. Support emotional health. Overindulgence in comfort foods can sometimes be linked to emotional eating. Seniors may turn to food as a way to cope with loneliness, boredom, or anxiety. Encourage activities that improve mental well being, such as socializing, hobbies, or even counseling to address underlying emotional needs. While comfort foods can bring immediate pleasure and emotional relief, it's essential for seniors to be mindful of their long term health. Overindulgence in these foods can lead to chronic health issues such as heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. By encouraging healthier alternatives and promoting a balanced diet, seniors can enjoy their favorite dishes without sacrificing their health. As we age, finding a balance between comfort and health becomes key. Offering healthy alternatives, practicing mindful eating, and addressing emotional needs in a supportive way can help seniors maintain a satisfying, nourishing diet that promotes overall well being. Habit number 8: being overly critical or negative. As we age, it's natural to reflect on the past and have more time to evaluate the world around us. However, for some seniors, this can manifest in becoming overly critical or negative about others, their surroundings, or life in general. While it's understandable to feel disillusioned or frustrated due to physical limitations, loss, or the challenges of aging, constant negativity can create discomfort for both the senior and their loved ones. Seniors may become increasingly critical of the younger generation, their caregivers, or even the world at large. They might express dissatisfaction with modern technology, society's values, or even small changes in their own lives. For family members and friends, hearing this constant criticism can lead to emotional distance, strain in relationships, and feelings of frustration. At its core, this negativity often stems from feelings of regret, loneliness, or a sense of losing control. It's important to recognize that the negative outlook is not necessarily intentional. It may be a result of emotional struggles or coping mechanisms for the frustrations of aging. However, when unchecked, it can lead to social isolation and impact the mental well being of the senior as well as those around them. How to respond: acknowledge their feelings. When a senior expresses criticism or negativity, it's important to validate their feelings rather than dismiss them. Saying something like, "I understand that you're frustrated with this situation," can open up space for further discussion without escalating the negativity. Gently redirect the conversation. After acknowledging their feelings, try to redirect the conversation to something more positive or engaging. For instance, "That's a valid concern, but have you thought about how insert positive topic might be a solution or something worth focusing on?" Encourage positive engagement. Encourage seniors to focus on the aspects of life they enjoy or find meaningful. Whether it's family gatherings, hobbies, or volunteering, getting involved in positive activities can help shift their focus away from criticism and negativity. Promote gratitude practices. Suggest keeping a gratitude journal or discussing things they are thankful for during meals or family gatherings. Encouraging them to reframe their mindset and recognize the good in their lives can be a powerful way to reduce negativity over time. While it's natural for seniors to feel critical or negative at times, this habit can affect both their relationships and their overall well being. By responding with empathy, understanding, and a focus on positive engagement, we can help shift their perspective and bring more positivity into their lives. Encouraging a gratitude practice, active participation in enjoyable activities, and meaningful conversations can go a long way in alleviating the effects of chronic negativity. With time, patience, and gentle redirection, seniors can learn to reframe their thoughts and embrace the many joys of aging, making their later years more fulfilling and connected. Habit number 9, becoming stubborn and rejecting help. As people age, they often experience a shift in their sense of independence. For many seniors, maintaining independence is a crucial part of their identity. This desire to remain self sufficient is deeply rooted in a lifetime of making decisions and taking care of themselves. However, as physical and cognitive abilities change with age, some seniors may become stubborn or resistant to accepting help from others. While this can be frustrating for family members and caregivers, it's important to understand that this resistance is often driven by emotional needs and a fear of dependency. This stubbornness can manifest in a variety of ways. Seniors may refuse assistance with basic tasks like grocery shopping, cleaning, or bathing, even if it's clear that they can no longer do these things safely on their own. They may insist on doing things their way, even if it puts their safety or health at risk. At its core, this behavior is often a reaction to loss of autonomy, something that many people struggle with as they age. While the intention is not to cause discomfort or frustration for loved ones, the refusal to accept help can strain relationships and create challenges in caregiving. How to respond: acknowledge their need for independence. It's important to show respect for a senior's desire to remain independent. Rather than focusing on what they can't do, acknowledge their efforts and remind them of their capabilities. You could say, "I understand you want to do it yourself, and I admire your independence. How about we work together on this?" Offer help gently. When a senior is rejecting help, it's important to offer assistance in a non intrusive way. Instead of pushing too hard, try offering help in a manner that doesn't take away their sense of control. For example, "I'm happy to help you with this, but if you want to try first, I'm here if you need me." Provide reassurance. Seniors may resist help because they fear becoming a burden. Reassure them that accepting help is not a sign of weakness, but a way to ensure their well being. You might say, "It's okay to accept help. It doesn't mean you're losing your independence, it just means you're taking good care of yourself." Suggest gradual adjustments. Sometimes seniors feel more comfortable with help if it's introduced gradually. Start by assisting with only certain tasks and allowing them to maintain control over others. For example, you could offer help with more challenging tasks like driving or carrying heavy items, but allow them to do tasks like folding laundry or arranging things on their own. Becoming stubborn and rejecting help is a common behavior in old age, and it's often rooted in emotional struggles related to maintaining independence, pride, and dignity. While it can be difficult for caregivers and family members, it's important to approach this behavior with understanding, patience, and respect. Offering help gently, acknowledging their autonomy, and reassuring them that asking for help is a positive step can encourage seniors to accept assistance without feeling diminished. By working together and finding a balance between independence and support, seniors can continue to live with dignity while receiving the help they need for their safety and well being. Habit 10, constantly asking for help. As we age, physical limitations and health issues can make even simple tasks more challenging. For many seniors, the natural instinct is to seek help with day to day activities, especially when they find it difficult to perform tasks they once handled with ease. However, when this habit becomes excessive, it can cause discomfort for both the senior and their caregivers, leading to feelings of frustration or resentment on both sides. Constantly asking for help may stem from fear of failure, physical weakness, or emotional needs. Seniors may become dependent on others for even the most basic tasks like getting dressed, preparing meals, or taking a shower. While it's perfectly reasonable to need assistance from time to time, when the requests become continuous, it can strain relationships and lead to burnout for family members or caregivers. This behavior can also reflect a deeper emotional need, such as loneliness or a fear of losing independence. It's not just about the physical assistance they require, but also about the comfort of knowing someone is there for them, especially if they feel isolated or vulnerable. How to respond: acknowledge their needs with empathy. It's essential to listen with compassion when a senior asks for help. Instead of reacting with frustration, respond with kindness, acknowledging that their request is valid. For example, I understand you need help with this. I'm here for you, and we can find a way to do this together. Set healthy boundaries. While it's important to help, it's equally important to set boundaries to avoid overextending yourself. Gently explain that while you want to help, it's important for them to retain some level of independence. For example, I'm happy to help you with this, but let's try to do some parts together so you can feel more confident doing it on your own. Encourage self sufficiency. Encourage them to try doing things independently, even if it's just small tasks. You can offer support in a way that allows them to feel empowered and capable, such as breaking down tasks into manageable steps. For instance, I can help you start with the first step, but let's see if you can do the rest yourself. Offer emotional support. Sometimes constant requests for help are driven by emotional need. Encourage them to engage in activities that foster a sense of connection and purpose, like hobbies or social events. Social support can reduce feelings of isolation and make them feel less reliant on physical assistance. Constantly asking for help can be a natural part of aging, especially when physical and emotional challenges become more pronounced. However, when this behavior becomes excessive, it can strain relationships and lead to burnout for caregivers. It's important to respond with empathy and patience while also encouraging independence and self sufficiency. By offering emotional support and gently guiding seniors to do what they can on their own, we can help them maintain dignity and confidence as they age. Habit number 11: neglecting personal hygiene. As we age, certain daily tasks that were once simple and routine can become more challenging. Personal hygiene is one such area where seniors may begin to struggle, whether due to physical limitations, cognitive decline, or simply a lack of interest in maintaining the same standards of self care. While neglecting personal hygiene is not uncommon in older adults, it can create discomfort not only for the senior but also for their caregivers and loved ones. The decline in mobility, chronic pain, memory loss, or a lack of energy can make it difficult for seniors to maintain their usual hygiene routines. Tasks such as bathing, brushing teeth, or even getting dressed may require assistance, which some seniors resist due to pride or fear of losing independence. However, when hygiene is neglected for an extended period, it can lead to serious health issues such as skin infections, rashes, or oral health problems. Moreover, neglecting hygiene can have an impact on social interactions. Seniors who are not able to keep up with personal care may experience embarrassment or shame, which can lead them to withdraw socially. This creates a vicious cycle where they avoid contact with others, further isolating themselves. How to respond: approach gently and with sensitivity. It's essential to approach the topic of personal hygiene with respect and understanding. Instead of criticizing or pointing out the neglect, focus on offering assistance in a way that preserves their dignity. You can say something like, I know it's hard to keep up with everything, and I'd love to help you with your bath today. Encourage regular routines. Set up a simple hygiene schedule that is easy for them to follow. Regular reminders or a set time each day for personal care can help seniors stay on track without feeling overwhelmed. Try to make these routines enjoyable by offering gentle scents or comfortable clothing afterward. Incorporate supportive tools. For seniors with mobility issues, make personal care easier with assistive tools like shower chairs, handheld shower heads, or easy to reach soap dispensers. These tools can make tasks like bathing or brushing teeth more accessible without requiring excessive physical effort. Promote social activities. Encourage seniors to participate in social activities that involve personal grooming, such as a spa day, a trip to the salon, or a gentle walk outside. These activities can motivate them to maintain hygiene while feeling more connected to the world around them. Address cognitive challenges. If the neglect is related to cognitive decline, consider setting up memory aids or enlisting the help of a caregiver. Offering a daily routine or using a visual reminder can encourage seniors to perform personal hygiene tasks even if they forget. Neglecting personal hygiene is a common issue faced by many seniors, but it is important to address it with empathy and understanding. Whether due to physical limitations, cognitive decline, or emotional struggles, seniors should be supported in maintaining their personal care routines. By providing the right tools, encouragement, and assistance, we can help them maintain their dignity and feel better about themselves. Caring for personal hygiene not only promotes better health, but also boosts self esteem and social well being. By gently guiding seniors through this aspect of their daily routine, we can help them live healthier and more fulfilling lives. Habit number 12, cramming too many items in a small space. As we age, downsizing and organizing our living spaces can become increasingly difficult. For some seniors, the emotional attachment to personal belongings coupled with physical limitations can result in cluttered living environments. One common behavior is the tendency to cram too many items into small spaces, either out of a reluctance to let go of possessions or simply because it becomes harder to organize things in an efficient manner. While this behavior might seem harmless at first, it can pose serious risks to both the senior and those around them. Overcrowded spaces can make it difficult to move around safely, leading to falls, trips, or injuries. It can also cause feelings of anxiety and stress as the clutter accumulates, making the home feel less like a sanctuary and more like a source of overwhelming chaos. Additionally, clutter can exacerbate mental decline, especially in seniors with cognitive impairments like dementia. A cluttered environment can increase confusion and make it harder for seniors to navigate their home, which can impact their independence and well being. How to respond: encourage organizing and downsizing. Gently encourage seniors to downsize or declutter their living spaces. Start with small tasks like organizing a single drawer or a section of a closet. Breaking the task down into manageable steps can make it feel less overwhelming. Help them realize that letting go of unused items can free up space and make their home more comfortable. Provide storage solutions. If they have trouble organizing, offer practical storage solutions such as baskets, bins, or shelving units to keep their items organized and within reach. Storage aids like these can help them retain their belongings while minimizing clutter. Make sure these solutions are easy to access and maintain. Respect their emotional attachments. Many seniors have an emotional connection to their belongings, whether they are mementos from their children, a collection of souvenirs, or inherited items. Be sensitive to these attachments and offer to help them preserve memories in a more organized manner. For example, suggest digitizing photographs or creating memory boxes for important items that might be taking up unnecessary space. Prioritize safety. Above all, prioritize safety when helping them organize. Remove any items that could pose a tripping hazard, such as loose rugs or piles of clothes, and ensure that pathways and doorways are clear. You can even create a safe walking path for them to move freely around their home without the risk of falling. While the tendency to cram too many items into small spaces is a common behavior in old age, it can have serious consequences on both the senior's physical safety and emotional well being. By offering gentle encouragement, practical storage solutions, and prioritizing safety, we can help our aging loved ones declutter their living spaces while respecting their emotional connections to their possessions. With the right support and understanding, seniors can maintain a more organized, comfortable, and safe living environment that fosters independence and peace of mind. Aging comes with both physical and emotional challenges, and many of the habits that emerge during this time can make those around us feel uncomfortable. However, understanding and addressing these habits with patience, empathy, and respect is key to ensuring that seniors can live their later years with dignity and support. By fostering better communication, providing gentle guidance, and offering the right support, we can help our aging loved ones navigate these challenges gracefully. If you found this video helpful, let us know in the comments. What's one habit you've noticed that you think needs more attention in aging. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might benefit from these insights. Stay kind, stay supportive, and enjoy the journey of aging with wisdom right here on True Senior Wisdom.